On October 5th, 2025, the Donegal community lost 17-year-old Joey Williams to a car crash. A star on the basketball court, but more importantly, a friend that cared, a teammate that inspired, and a spirit that made everyone feel like they belonged.
Every time I was in a bad mood or I was sad, I would just hang out with Joey and it would make everything feel better.
He was just one of those guys that would always make you feel included whenever you would be around him. Like, he never wanted to see anybody like upset or like alone, and he was just like the light in the dark room kind of for everybody.
The bonds he created became even more important after his passing.
All the kids in the high school really bonded together and pulled together and were there for each other.
We're always checking on each other. Did a lot of things together more often because, tomorrow's never promised.
On the hardwood, Joey shined as a freshman on varsity.
That was his freshman year. I think it started with Joey Buckets, and I don't think it's stopped there.
Joey Buckets was most evident in a late game situation against Elizabethtown.
We needed someone to come off the bench, shoot foul shots, and I remember looking around. I put Joey in the game, and I could just hear everyone in the back like whispering, like, what is he doing? He's putting this freshman that hasn't played varsity this entire game into a pressure situation, and of course Joey went in and made the foul shots.
A competitive edge that was constant in his life.
Joey was always just fearless. He wasn't scared of anybody, and he always wanted to compete, whether it was in a game or we were just at the park.
He would just bring this like fire to the sport that nobody else really had, that like we knew.
Our goal for every game, whenever someone comes and watch Donegal basketball, is we try and display those fearless traits, that competitive spirit that Joey brought to the court.
Donegal had just one win heading into senior night, a moment they took to honor their son, friend, and teammate.
Please join us in recognizing Joey Williams and his family.
But in their final home game of the year, they delivered for number 5.
He was a really big role model. So I think that's what I'll miss most, is just seeing a leader, seeing a role model.
His presence is still with us. I just want to make sure that everybody knows he's still with us and he's in all our hearts.
He's more than missed. That does not describe what this feeling is. And he loved everybody that he came into contact with. And yeah, Joey Williams was a great guy. I want people to walk away knowing that.
Reporting in Donegal, I'm Caleb Nixon.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.